So I noticed at parties while everyone is dancing and having a good time, some people are just sitting alone, either on their phone or drinking. And although they might be chilling, resting, or going through clinical depression, the main reason why they're probably sitting alone is because they just don't know how to strike up a good conversation. So how do you strike up a good conversation? Because I don't know. I am that guy. So have you ever gone throughout your day and then suddenly you hear a song from your childhood? It could be something like the Itsy Bitsy Spider, Row 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 Your Boat, or Get Low by Lil Jon. Yeah! Whatever the song, if you get happy and think, man, that was a great song, then you were most likely experiencing dopamine. Also known as a happy chemical, dopamine functions your brain to anticipate feelings like pleasure or motivation. It is also known that those who have high levels of dopamine have higher blood pressures and know how to get fucking lit. Yeah! But how does music affect your levels of dopamine and ultimately your happiness? A surface level explanation would be the type of sounds songs make, more specifically the type of chords and scales that they use. For instance, the happy chord in music is called a major chord and it goes like this.
So it's going to show you all the major chord with piano, but I'm a broke college student, so I'm just going to look online for a piano. Alright. Here's the piano. Fucking load! This is the C major chord.
Sounds happy, right? Well, just like me, this chord was not always noticed, and in fact, it didn't get noticed until way later in the history of music. But that does not mean music was not originally happy. So let's go a bit deeper by diving into history. Hear this song. Now, if you're thinking, the fuck did I just listen to? This ancient song is from the Bambuti tribe singing their elephant hunting song. It unites the tribe and keeps them happy. And although no structure, the song contains many notes that actually have relation, and this relation is called the pentatonic scale. This scale is the most important scale in all of music history, as it created the song that unites us all. Now, if we go along in history, it gets a bit more complicated, and now we have the Gregorian chant. This is a simple form of music, and it basically has something called monophonic texture. And fuck it, you know what, I'm not even gonna say anything complicated. Basically, one fucker sings along and all little shits have to sing the same melody. But if we go a bit further and we have homophonic music, now we have one little fucker singing, but everyone has to sing along, but at the same time, now they get to harmonize. And it finally reached polyphonic music, where basically, what the fuck, what is this all coming from, what the fuck? Now we have the Renaissance period, where people are obsessed over being perfect. Like, obsessed. Some claim that music must be made for God and therefore must be perfect and joyful for him. But what does this mean? This means that we have to use major chords. Yes, they finally come in, but basically all music is going to be dominated by the 1, 4, 5 major chords. But what are they? Well, the 3 chords, and they're the most happy combination of chords you could ever hear, and I have proof. Know this song? Okay, that's enough of that song. I hate that song. Anyways, but that song alone lit up the eyes and world for millions and millions of girls internationally. And wait, there's one more song. Now we have the Baroque period, classical period, and romantic period. I can say a lot about these, but all you need to know is that during this time, more notes were accepted, people played more complex chords, and Karl Marx was born. Now we get to today. Today's music has expanded boundaries. People are using different instruments, singing and rapping at creative and high levels, and speaking whatever the fuck this is. For instance, this man is playing a cactus. He's playing a fucking cactus. But the core question is, how does music today make us happy? Some say since more satirical and funny music is acceptable, we tend to enjoy and appreciate music more. This is true, as some hilarious songs from Mozart during his time were actually banned by the government. However, how musical notes make us so happy? Well, we still use similar stuff like major chords and pentatonic scales, but now we have sounds that were unappealing in the past, now acceptable and appeasable. For instance, the major 7th interval was always rejected up until around the 20th century, and it sounds like this. Sounds fucking disgusting, but now we have used that interval and put the major chord into it, and now it sounds like this. Sounds fucking smooth. So we have changed how we see music, but before they were worried about perfection for happiness. Now we're a lot more chill and laid back. And as long as you can make your song catchy and upbeat, then you got yourself a happy song.